On show day, I was 139.8 pounds. 1 week later, I gained 3 pounds, and then exactly 2 weeks later, I was 4.1 pounds heavier at a healthier body fat percentage. This is a photo of me 2 days before my show, and then this is a photo of me almost 2 weeks post-show, 4.6 pounds heavier at 144.4 pounds. Now it's shocking how I look almost the same with my shreds and all. Most people rebound after a diet to lose weight, and that includes competition dieting for a show. And especially for competitors, sometimes you don't even recognize them a week after their show. Today, after about 3 weeks, I am approximately 145 pounds. Hi, this is Mimi. Today I'm going to share some food porn eats after my show, and then what I'm going to call my 3 phases of eating. And then I'm going to get into my eating strategy going forward with the goal of eating more and staying lean. Recent food porn consisted of my post-show Korean dinner celebration on the night of my show that you may have seen in my competition win update video. This Korean food is to die for, and it's such a cute place too, JONGRO Barbecue in Manhattan. I had my 2 favorites, marinated kalbi and spicy pork. Also had spicy green tea noodles, seafood pancakes, and more. I mean, it was so good that I recently took my mom there to basically eat the same exact foods because she's actually never tried Korean. Followed by a yummy Sunday brunch, eggs Benedict with poached eggs that I've been craving, uniquely with crab and crawfish cakes, and a vanilla bean French toast with creme brulee batter, and a burger. New American cuisine at Vitae, I'm not even sure how you say it, in New York City. Highly recommend this place. Of course, buttery bread to start, and the fanciest potato chip I've ever tasted, packed full of flavor, melt in your mouth, pulled pork tacos, oh my God. The entree was Long Island duck breast with Brussels sprouts and bacon, and lamb sausage pasta with broccoli rabe, and an extra side of Brussels sprouts and bacon is a must. And dessert was Nutella chocolate mousse, and even got home-baked cookies to go. I had 3 of these triple chocolate layered mousse. White chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, Martha's Bakery. Also had my other fave dessert, strawberry shortcake. And some melt in your mouth tiramisu to switch it up. And some Chinese bakery goods. I would incorporate these desserts with my clean eats, and I'm finally looking at some food menus to see what's near my new apartment. Started cooking foods with more sauces and flavoring. Here's chicken, hearts, and gizzards. I know, very, very good though. And my Korean Chinese lean ground beef burger with mushrooms. Yum. Slowly increasing my carbs. This was my toast 3 ways, a grass-fed lean ground beef burger, avocado toast, and a mini PB&J. And recently had a dinner at Santina for my girlfriend's birthday, had this awesome squash carpaccio, and a pretty damn good chocolate mousse with chocolate ganache and crushed hazelnuts, and some pasta and chicken. And somewhere in these weeks, I've definitely had a few servings of sweet potato fries, which I devoured and completely forgot to take photos of. First, it was really just trying to not go too crazy and not get fat. So I literally did have dessert every single day the first week, and then it was like every other day the second week. I was not counting my calories, I was definitely not weighing my foods, but if I felt like I had a really crazy indulgent day of eating, then I would just eat a little healthier and cleaner the next day. I also thought, let me put all this food energy to good use and really kill it at the gym and try to regain my strength. I made sure I was not consistently overeating on high-calorie fatty foods, and I was checking almost daily for cuts in my abs and my arms just to make sure I'm not doing too much damage. So it's like tracking progress in a way when you're on a fat loss plan, except for checking to make sure you're not getting fat too quickly. I mean, I've had mornings where I woke up and I'm like, ugh, I feel disgusting. Let me take it easy today. I want to eat cleaner, I want to eat healthier. And that food, I've had my fix. I don't even feel like eating crap today. But I've also had mornings where I've woken up and I'm like, yeah, after eating all that crap yesterday, I'm still shredded. Sweetness. Flexible eating, gotta love it. Phase 3 would require going on a brand new eating plan. But there was a phase 2 in my eating methods because I wasn't ready to calculate and create an entire new eating plan yet. That takes work. And in fact, it actually can take more dedication than going on a competition prep diet because there is no competition date in mind. And many say that competitions are won in the off season because that's really where you make your progress and gains. And it usually takes much longer than a weight loss plan. So it's true, how well you do in the off season does contribute to how well you do on stage. Phase 2, sticking to general guidelines. There are 3 things that I kept in mind. The first is benchmarks, low and high. I was pretty much eating the same foods for the last 17 weeks, and I tracked my foods so I knew exactly how many calories, protein, carbs, and fats were in what foods. And although they were competition prep diet foods, there's still a lot of the foods that I ate then that I would eat now, just with a lot more sauces and bolder flavorings. So I had a very good starting point benchmark that I could gradually add to. For example, I'm still eating protein waffles like every single day because I love these. I'm now experimenting with different ingredients and I no longer have to limit myself to just one perfectly portion sized of peanut butter that I desperately tried to spread on every single waffle. Now it can be one heaping spoonful of peanut butter, white chocolate peanut butter, fruits, whatever I want to add on there. So for the meals that I cooked, I just started adding to my usual clean eats. Whether it's adding more peanut butter, adding more sauces, adding dessert, bigger portions, adding foods that were normally not part of my competition prep diet that are maybe a little fattier. I essentially used my old eating plan as the starting point benchmark and kept consciously aware of how much more I'm eating on top of that. I've been eating below maintenance and my end goal is to reach my maintenance calories. So that was my high benchmark, my cap on high calories. But I'm sure there were days that I definitely ate over maintenance. But again, the key is that I did not consistently overeat. So I knew my average weekly calories couldn't have been too bad based on how my body was looking. The second thing to keep in mind is to listen to your body. So eat based on your appetite. Now, in order for this to work, you do need to be a little in tune with your body. And for some, they may find it challenging because they don't trust themselves if, say, they've been too accustomed to tracking their calories. So if I have all this food in front of me and I feel like I kind of feel satisfied, I'm not going to finish it. Or vice versa, if I felt like I ate a lot today, but for some reason I'm really hungry, then I'm going to eat more. And I have not been avoiding carbs either. In fact, I'm trying to consciously eat more carbs because I want my body to get used to the higher carb amount so that it can tolerate it. After considering benchmarks and eating based on my appetite, I started a form of tracking because I wanted to be a little more aware of what I was actually eating. So I did ballpark macro counting. Only for protein and carbs though. So for the amounts of fats that I ate, I left that up to my appetite and I just tried to include healthy fats. Since I'm not on a competition diet anymore, I don't need super high amounts of protein. So that means more rooms for carbs and fats. So I kept a minimum amount of protein in mind and moderate to a little over moderate amount of carbs in mind. Phase 3. Now this is where I have to do a little bit of math and I literally just did the calculations because I had to do this video. But I do know I have to start thinking about this if I really want to reach my goals, which is reaching maintenance calories, eating more carbs, and staying lean. I'm looking at a steady progression in my calories and carbs, which is essentially reverse dieting. Which, by the way, I do have an Eat More reverse diet program that will be available in June for people who want to eat more and not get fat, or maybe have dieted too much and think they have slowed down their metabolism. But anyways, with a good metabolism, I realized I should be able to eat about 2,600 calories average and 3,000 calories on my leg days. And at this rate, I should reach that in about a month, and so far so good. As I increase my food intake, I am regaining my strength and still finding fun new exercises to include in my training. Here's an example of me with a 30-pound weighted vest working on grip strength with the goal of going multiple rounds back and forth and timing for speed. And I'm still working on my goal of incline dumbbell presses, 70 pounds for 10 reps. I'm not quite there yet. I was looking for 65-pound dumbbells here, couldn't find it, so managed to do some partial reps here.
Good. Come on. One more, yeah. One more. Keep going, you can do. Great.
That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching.